months, but it isn't that which we read from his frown today. James was, for 4 months, an assistant pastor at the Salvation Healing Ministry. He stood on the sidelines watching Kanyari work, but he and others would do more than that.
We would train on how to give false testimonies. We would be trained on communication in a way that if I look at you, I'll know you as my fellow worker, I'll know what you want, and I'll know the next step to take.
At some of the services, Kanyari would enlist Wachira and other assistants' help in washing the feet of people who would want to be prayed for. Biblically, the washing of feet by Jesus was meant as a sign of Christ's humility, that he would perform such a task as performed by the lowliest of servants. But for Kanyari, it appears the washing of feet was just bait for unsuspecting worshippers, and Wachira was a key player in the scam crafted to look like a miracle.
And we used to have, we used to use potassium permanganate, which is a chemical, a lab chemical. Once it is applied on you and it reacts with water and oxygen, it becomes red. So people would think that is blood. So in church we used to wash people's feet, and during the washing of the feet we would apply it, and people would believe that was blood oozing out from their legs. In outdoor meetings, I personally used to take it, buy an handkerchief or a face towel, and I would put it there and take it to him at the pulpit. So he would just touch it and greet you, tell you to wash your hands. Or touch it, and surprisingly, if it begins to rain, you see blood oozing from your hands.
Shikanisha mikono yako, nyinyi mko na ukimwi, shikanisha mikono yako miwili. Nataka kuombea hiyo mikono. Baba, nimecommand hiyo mikono yao. Nguvu za uchawi, nguvu za majini, nguvu za mapepo, nguvu za kuzimu, I rebuke you now in Jesus name. In Jesus name. Pray for them, 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 intercede 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 for them. I want to show you. Shikanisha mikono yako miwili namna hii. Nataka niwaoneshe most of watu ambao unaona hapa mbele ni kurogwa, wamerogwa na wamerushiwa roho ya ukimwi. Sema amen. Mimi sitaongea na wao, lakini nataka nikuoneshe ukimwi ikiondoka ukiona na macho yako. Weka mikono yako hapa. Oga na hii, usiongezewe maji. Tell me what this. Oga na hii. Unaona? Hii ni damu imeanza kumwagika. Kuja mzee uone. Look at that. That's witchcraft. Look at that. Tell me what that. And that's the power of witchcraft. I want to show you. Unaona? Look at that. Huanga unatoka damu mikono yako?
Bana, sijawahi pastor. Bana.
Na nini inaendelea sasa?
Oh my God, thank you Jesus. Hallelujah. Natabidi kaona siku ya kawaida na wazee wakipimwa hawana kitu.
Wakipima hawaoni kitu. Angalia. Wale wanaangalia, just look. Acha mvutiwe na watu wa kamera. I think itaonekana katika television zenu. Haiwezi. Okay, asante. You can see. Pokea katika jina la Yesu. Receive the glory of God. Receive the glory of God. Receive the glory of God. Receive the glory of God.
On another occasion, we asked Wachira to demonstrate exactly how this scam worked.
These jellies used to stick the needles between the fingers, so that once you close your fingers like this, no one can suspect that you have needles. You can raise your hands. You take this and apply in between the fingers like this. Or while they are praying and they have closed their eyes. So stick the needles. At that time, we have identified 2 or 3 people who will be prophesied that they have needles in their bodies, and that someone went to a witch doctor and spells were cast on them, that they will never make it in life. So as an indication that there is deliverance, then blood is supposed to ooze from their legs. You can close this finger like this for a long time, close to 15 minutes, before the gel begins to melt. So at this point in time, people are praying. Others have been prophesied to, and they have been selected, and they have been put on a special seat in front of the church. On this other hand, I already have this chemical.
That's potassium permanganate.
This is potassium permanganate, I can show you. It is highly reactive to water and oxygen, so it will just turn red. After a few people are selected and they have been prophesied to, they have needles in their bodies and that blood is going to come out from their legs, is when now he commands that we go and pray for them. And we begin to pray, holding your leg like this, pray.
So at that time you're rubbing it?
Yes, at that time I'm just rubbing it on your legs, like this. And then after I have finished praying, I'll just now advise you to put your leg in the water. I wash your legs. Then when it begins to react, I'll be closing my eyes. So when I open my eyes,
it's immediate. Huh?
It is, it begins now to show. And then I'm supposed to shout, man of God, there's blood oozing from his leg. Man of God, there's blood oozing from his leg. And then still I'll be dropping the needles in water. Then the man of God will begin praying. And after I've dropped the needles, continue praying. I'll continue praying, and then I'll ask you to remove your leg. Remove your leg. Then I'll just take the water. Of course, this is contaminated water. It has a lot of witchcraft. So I would also
explain that it's turned purple.
Yes. Then